Hey, good evening and welcome to another episode of Paul vs. Food. And on tonight's episode, we're making homemade ravioli. If you're ready, let's get started. So here's what we're going to need. Rolled out pasta dough, ricotta, salt, pepper, parsley, basil, garlic, eggs, mozzarella, and parmesan. The first thing we're going to do is scoop our ricotta out into a mixing bowl. Next, we'll add our mozzarella, followed by our parmesan. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of parsley. Chop up our basil. And we're going to use 4 to 5 cloves of garlic depending on your taste. And instead of chopping or mincing them, we're going to use a garlic press. We'll stir this to thoroughly combine everything. You can add a pinch of nutmeg in the filling to help bring out the cheese flavor. I'm using a ravioli mold, which you can get online. Just place your dough over it. Stretch it out so that you're covering the entire mold. Use your thumb to tack it down to the edges. Next, we'll use the press to make the small pockets that we'll put our filling in. Once it's filled, you can either use water and a brush or an egg wash to coat in between each and every ravioli so that the last sheet of pasta will stick to it. Now stretch out the next piece of pasta and put it over the top. Once you've got it covered, take your rolling pin and gently roll it across the surface to squeeze out the air, and then with a little more firm pressure, start rolling it a little harder. The mold itself will start to cut it in the appropriate places. Next, peel off the excess. And gently flip your ravioli mold over onto a cornmeal filled baking sheet. This helps the raviolis not stick as they set. Once you have them all set up, cover it with a piece of saran wrap, let them sit for an hour or two, and then we're going to boil our water and get ready to eat. Add a little bit of salt to your boiling water and a pinch of olive oil to help the ravioli not stick to each other. Place your ravioli in, and when the ravioli begin to float, they're ready. When they're cooked, we're going to strain them rinse them. Then we'll add our favorite topping, tomato sauce, with a little bit of parmesan and a little bit of basil. So our ravioli are ready. Time to give them a try. Oh my God. Those are absolutely amazing. You've got to try this recipe, guys. Well, hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Paul vs. Food. And hey, if you like the video, subscribe to my channel, share it, like it, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Paul vs. Food. Good night.